And welcome back. There has been no shortage of verbal jousting during this year's presidential campaign. With us this morning on This Week in Cincinnati to talk about that and more, Hamilton County GOP Chairman Alex Triantafilou and Hamilton County Democratic Chairman Tim Burke. Let's talk a little bit about the county commission race, about Deters versus Driehaus. Two family names, two big brand names in Hamilton County. What's going to make the difference this year? Alex?
I think Dennis's experience is going to make the difference. His leadership on issues like heroin, his fight to keep sewer and water bill rates low. I think those are two big issues that are going to make the difference. Again, he brings a suburban perspective to this, something our county commission very sorely needs. The two members that are there now from the Cincinnati City Council, he brings a different perspective of the people that are in the outlying parts of this county. So I think those things are going to make the difference for why he's going to win that race.
Okay. How
Look,
about you,
Denise
Tim?
grew up in Green Township. She served on the Cincinnati Recreation Commission for over a decade. She served in the state legislature and been able to demonstrate the ability to work across party lines to get legislation on heroin, for example, adopted. And she's got the courage to make decisions. Dennis Deters has avoided making decisions on the MSD rates and has refused opportunity after opportunity to do what needs to be done.
Can I respond?
Sure.
So on the question of water bill and sewer rates, Denise Driehaus is tied in so closely with the local union operation that she has been for a program called Responsible Bidder, not responsible by the way, but a program that the city wants to implement that would drive up the costs of your water bill and your sewer bill. And that's been something she's consistently supported, as have other Democrats at the city. This has created a real problem. And one of the reasons we've not been able to solve the sewer rate problem is because of the obstinance of the Democratic leadership at City Hall. So that's created a real issue. Dennis has been on the forefront of trying to solve that problem. Denise is poking arrows at it. She's never been a part of the solution.
Why have the county commissioners, with the two Republicans, forcing them not to be able to make decisions?
Well, that matter has been in litigation primarily because of the city's refusal to follow a court order.
They've had the opportunity to vote on rates and they refused to do it.
They have absolutely done what they can. It's the city who runs the organization. Remember that the sewer operation in this county is run by the Democratic Party, and the mayor and his operation
run by
down
the
there.
Democratic Party.
Okay, well,
sure.
the voters will have to decide, and we don't have a ton of time left.
Yep.
So let me just give you both like a short period of time to make a prediction about the outcome of this race, or what it means to voters, what this year is going to mean. So I'm going to, you talked the most,
Sure.
so I'm going to let
ahead.
Tim go first.
Denise, frankly, has outworked every other candidate that's on the ballot here in Hamilton County. She's been out on the doors for months, walking neighborhoods, talking to people. She's been at every event she could possibly be at, and still is doing her job as a member of the state legislature. Nobody has outworked Denise Driehaus, and that's going to pay off for her.
Okay, Alex?
We have a similar candidate who's worked extraordinarily hard. He's been in the community, again, been a real leader on the heroin issue, working across the aisle with Sheriff Neal. So there's just been, again, he's run a terrific campaign. I think his ad spending has been much wiser. So again, my prediction there is a Dennis Deters victory.
Okay,
his ad spending could be a lot easier because he just uses his brother's yard signs.
The name thing is going to be a wash, right? Deters versus Driehaus?
We don't think so. We think the Deters name is much better. It's a better brand in this city, other than her brother, who was defeated
part-time county
running for
prosecutors.
Congress.
Oh, okay. All right. Real quick prediction on how Ohio is going to turn out in the presidential.
Yeah, Donald Trump's going to win Ohio. He's been consistently up in this state. I think, as a matter of fact, I think if you look at it, I think she largely has walked away from Ohio. So I think Donald Trump's going to win Ohio.
Tim.
Hillary's going to carry Hamilton County, and we will deliver Ohio for her.
All right. Well, good luck to both of you. I imagine you're going to be busy, and you're going to have a lot of people on both sides out campaigning over the weekend.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Busy weekend.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Alex Triantafilou and Tim Burke. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Happy to do it.